whole lot. Get me rich, baby.
To the point of, money is a whole game changer. As I grow older, and I'm like, money changes every dynamics in relationships.
Get me rich, baby.
And
money is happy. Money brings happiness.
People will tell me, but they love money. I actually love money.
I
adore money.
I also love money, and I feel like I've reached a point in my life where I can't do anything for money. What are you bringing to the table? I am the table. I am the table.
You will have purposes in your life, and it's either they elevate you or bring you down. If you're not elevating me, then why am I stringing you along? Actually?
So true.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Late Bloomers Podcast,
where we know things we don't know.
I'm your host, Madeleina Combo.
And I'm your host, Fiona Masala.
Yeah. So, you look pretty.
You do.
Thank you.
I know. Thank you. I know. I know. Purr.
So, today we're going to talk about...
it's our 5th episode, by the way. Don't take it too serious.
Okay, just light.
You've already bombarded me with questions instead of like,
easy.
Girl,
easy.
Yeah,
okay.
Go slowly. We've come so far.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
So good.
Yeah, and actually hopeful. Yeah, and really enjoying this journey. Yeah.
Same.
Pretty much.
I'm so excited, and I'm so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so grateful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to say.
Words can't explain
like
exactly how you can't wrap your words like around how you feel.
Yeah, words can't express how I feel, but I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I thank God because we've really come from far.
Yeah.
I can remember our first episode.
Man.
And now we're at episode 5. I know some people won't take it as a big deal.
But it's a big milestone for us.
It is.
Yeah, it's a very big milestone.
Imagine episode 5.
Yep.
I can't even believe it. But I'm happy. I'm happy, guys. I'm grateful. And I can't wait. I can't wait for what
the future has in store for us, actually.
What the future holds. Yeah.
Let me ask you something, by the way. Like since the last time we shot or something, like has there been any highlights in your life like you want to share?
Any highlights in my life?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Highlights, negatively, positively, or both?
Any highlight, like you feel like it's your highlight and you like need to address it
on camera.
Yeah.
My highlight is I've been happy.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, a lot of anxiety here and there, but I overcame.
Mm-hmm.
I still overcome them.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, I'm happy. I'm happy with where I am in life right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sijafika mali nataka kufika,
but
but
you'll get there.
Mali niko, I am happy.
Gratitude.
I am grateful, honestly speaking. Even when I look back in my life, I'm like, I've really come from far.
Me, my highlight.
Nimetoka mbali.
Oh, you're not done.
So, highlight would be... okay, highlight niko na negative that just happened recently. But you know, me, like I said the other time, me, I block noises.
Okay.
I do what I want to do. Me, I will live my life how I want to live it. If I feel like you're bringing some type of energy towards me, I'm going to block you and continue with my life regardless.
My highlight will be, as I said, celebrated my 25th birthday.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I was having crazy anxiety. Like I was rushing. Like my mind was just in a roller coaster. I was looking at the things I haven't achieved. The year is almost coming to an end. Like I've written a whole list that like the things that I'm actually not even like close to even in my mind, that is not even getting like to get done with those things. So in my mind, I'm like in this cocoon of mine. I'm like, where am I heading? Like I was literally having a quarter life crisis.
You're having a breakdown.
Yeah, and I'm like, easy. Even my friends like tell me, Madeline, calm down. Like remember all the things you have actually achieved. So
you actually need to.
So I was like having a breakdown. Kwanza, I was going through my dad's old photos, and I was like, when you see them back in the day, they were so full of life, full of energy. Like you don't know what life will turn out to be, and I'm like, what if actually life turns disappointing? And like, how will I handle that situation? What if actually it doesn't turn out the way I anticipate? Then how will I go from there? So it was like, in a anxiety. As much as I'm happy turning 25, I was like, what have I achieved? What
Yeah,
what
yeah.
have I done? Have I done this? Like, have I done to the close to the things? Like I was telling, like if my younger self, like the 10-year-old baby or the 13-year-old baby, like the things you wrote down on your list, then you, like by age of 25 you should have achieved, you know. So in my list was, by 25 you should have gotten married, by 25 you should have a career.
But
By
when you're
25
young, you feel like 25 is such a big age.
it's actually
And me, I
not.
just feel like I'm still my mother's baby
I was
at
like,
24.
I couldn't unravel my brain through that situation, and I had to like tell people how I'm feeling. And I'm like, give yourself credit. Actually, you've come from far. Like you may not see it, but people see it. Your
People
aura,
see
your
it.
everything, who you are as a person. Like it just brings the light to the world. And I'm like actually, I keep on reminding myself that I need to give myself grace and
Grace,
operate from a
true.
point of grace where like I've been denying myself all that grace, and I'm actually I don't undergo those situations. I still do undergo them where like I'm a total mess.
Yeah.
But it's good to embrace that's life. Life is messy. Like it's in the messy part where you learn something about yourself. So I
So
really
true.
learned that I'm really strong. And I wrote down, when I feel like that, I write down the things I'm actually grateful for.
True.
And I'm really, really, really happy because I've seen, as much as these things didn't go well for me, I've actually seen a lot of things that went well for me. Because
True.
when I was young, I did want to pursue law, but hey, where I am, like, look what where I am. And I'm like, oh, it's not that bad, actually.
that bad.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, like, the turn of events where I'm at right now, the journey to who I am.
becoming.
Because I actually didn't want to do a podcast, by the way. Like, this wasn't my goal at some point. Like, you get, but this is something I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and actually getting to talk and
You're
express.
encouraging the thought of doing different things. Okay, things that you didn't imagine yourself doing.
Yeah.
You're encouraging yourself and encouraging that thought of exploring, trying new
Trying
things,
new things,
experiencing
definitely,
new
yeah.
things. And I was also beating myself up. Like, most of the time I beat myself up. I'm like, okay, Fiona, where are you? Like, time is catching up, blah, 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 blah. But again, when I
Yeah.
sit back and... is it reminisce? I'm like, you've come from
You've
far.
actually come from far.
You have
Girl,
come
take a
from
moment and like
far.
appreciate your fucking self.
You
know?
have done a lot. You have I've even tried business, but I don't look at that side. Like, you see, if I've struggled with certain things, and maybe if I try something and it fails, I try something else and it fails, I focus my concentration on this thing that I'm doing currently, forgetting about those other things I've tried. I mean, at least I tried. At least I made an effort. Even if it didn't work out for me, at least I made an effort.
Yeah,
I tried. At least
Trying is the keyword. Underline it, capital.
yeah,
bold it, actually.
I'd rather you try and it doesn't work out than you just sitting
But
there.
plus trying and failing is a learning moment.
It
like you'll
is.
actually learn something from that situation.
It's a learning process, yeah. So yeah, I'm also grateful.
Yeah.
I'm also
Plus,
grateful.
I read somewhere like instead of focusing on the things you're failing at, try count the things you're actually grateful for and the things like you haven't yet still achieved. You're on your way to achieve them.
You're on your way
You'll
to
actually find
achieving.
out you have done a lot with your life. Like cut yourself some slack. You
True.
know, tap yourself on the back if needed
yeah.
be, because people actually like for like a long time I've been wanting to dwell on something, maybe business wise. And I'm like, I actually try to tell people so that they can convince me actually to dwell on that thing. Like, I don't believe in my inner self that I can actually achieve that thing alone. You get?
True.
So I need to tell people to validate my
To
opinion
validate you.
so that I can do that thing. So I'm
True,
like,
true.
nowadays, I'm actually easy with what I want to do. Like, I won't shout it to the world, but then I want to do it. Because people shut down your opinions.
They
you know?
will.
Like, if I tell you, I want to do ABS, like, you'll tell me the negative point of it all. You get? And I won't get to try. And, like, I'll be like, so-and-so told me that, by the way. This
I'm
this
actually
actually
doing
work.
I'm actually doing a good job at not listening to any negativity about my life.
How I block that negativity is
I
not by
do
telling you what I'm about to do, because the moment I tell you like about my future, you definitely like, I don't know, but
You'll have an
some
opinion.
people,
You'll have
some-
something to say
some
about
people
it.
have like an opinion, like you can't actually wrap your head around vitu amesema, and it will be like in the back of your mind. No, like people say business is hard. Like, yes, it's hard, but it's worth trying. It's worth giving
worth
us the
trying.
effort, you know. Yeah.
You'll definitely get there. With the time, you'll get there. Me, I believe I'll get there with the time.
Definitely will. You will
Everything
get there.
happens for a reason. I will bloom eventually. I must
Our
bloom.
motto, our aim actually.
I must bloom. There is no debate about it. I must bloom. The timing is what I don't know, but one thing's for sure, I'm gonna bloom.
You actually reminded me of my colleague the other day. Was like, why the name late bloomers? Did you like late bloom on something menstrual or something? And I'm like,
Ouch.
really? And I'm like really trying to explain the name. And I'm like, no. Like, you see, when you're young, you imagine yourself at a certain age, you're doing a certain type of thing.
Yeah.
So by that meaning that you're not there, it doesn't mean that you'll not get actually there.
Yeah.
So give yourself grace. The name late bloomer is not based on menstrual things anyway.
Or okay, it's based on flowers, but in real life,
In real life, it's about how you feel like you haven't arrived at the party. You're actually heading to the party.
I'm heading to the party.
You know, actually getting there. Actually,
there.
you're there. And
I must
you
get
haven't
there.
acknowledged you are there. At some point, you like whatever you wish for, it's actually happening to you like 2 years ago. It's actually here, and you can't actually take a note and like, I'm really grateful, by the way, I'm here right now. But you're just lamenting. You're not.
you're always complaining. You're always comparing yourself to other people.
And actually,
You're
that's
always-
not even you always. Sometimes I find myself actually doing that. I'm actually comparing my journey to the other people, and I'm like, look at what my age mates are doing. Majority when I get out of work and there are some clubs like outside, I'm like, my peers are actually here out enjoying, and I'm actually looking for this dollar, and I'm like, nah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Like, I need to get time to comprehend my life about the work-life balance. Anyway, it's crazy.
Your work life, your family.
Like, it's crazy. It's a roller coaster. Kuna time utapata like moja ina lack sana, ingine iko because kama like pengine you're giving your all to your work. Like, I have to remind myself like I need to have a social life, because I can actually my friends are not more than this handful right here, and I consider close friends right now. So I'm actually like really, really trying to connect with people, like to try like a network and socialize and meet, because I'm actually longing for like real friendship, and real friendship that
Real
you grow
genuine
as women.
connections.
Yeah, you know, like anyway.
Are you still open to friendship?
I am definitely open to friendships.
Or to having a best friend? Because I remember on our first episode, you're like, you don't
No,
need
I'm
best
not-
friends. I'm the one who's like, I don't need a
Yeah.
best friend.
Yeah.
I don't need that. I don't need this. So has anything changed?
I think what has changed and what I've learned by watching other people talk is that you can have more than one best friend, and the people you have like are generally reflecting you, because you're not one person. You get?
Yeah.
You like you're more than, your energy is more than like you can't compile your energy around one thing. You get? So you can have a friend who you go at the party with. That's one side of you. Like, those friends you have, those close friends you have, represent the whole being of you. So you can have that spiritual friend, you can have that financial, like they represent different spectrums.
What if I want all that in one person?
Do you have all that in one person? Like, maybe you're a confidant to me. You get? Maybe you're that person when I need not to be, like, when I'm coming to you and I'm so delusional, you're like, Madeline, no.
Your Delulu will come true, Lulu. Don't worry.
And I'm like,
Don't
no.
worry.
Maybe there are those people you actually approach when you have a problem, and there are those people you can't approach when you have a problem. When you have a real life situation and you need someone sane to ingilia that situation, you'll be
Yeah.
like, I know a person. But you went to someone like to maybe kuna mtu amenichokoza mahali, by the way, let's tag along, you know. Utakuwa like kuna mtu ama nguvu mahali unataka like without no questions asked, she or he will just appear. And then like that party pengine mwenye like you just ni good vibe, like ukienda out, like you just need to have that bae on your side, you get, because she's totally a good vibe.
Good
you know?
vibes.
So like a list of all that close friendship, like when you go now, they represent the whole being of you, because represent a different parts of you and you may come into you.
True.
Because believe me, you to them, you're not like all that in one.
Yeah,
if
you're not
and if you are lucky to
all-rounded.
find that in one person, then lucky you.
Okay, personally, I don't think I'm open to having a best friend, because it also depends on the level of friendship you want to offer me. Like, I don't know if I'm interested in the level of friendship they want to offer me. Like the other day, when I'm talking about friendships, like me, I don't like girls' friendships. There's this babe who just approached me. Okay, that is a backstory to why she approached me. But after like I didn't let her in to a point where you know everything about me, but I let her in to a point, okay, when I meet you outside, I'll be like, hi, hello, I know you.
Like it's cordial.
Yeah, you can call me, I can call you, we can talk. And she just wakes up one random morning because she saw me somewhere the other time. And she's trying to control me and tell me what to do. And I'm like,
Bitch, please.
and I'm like, hold up. In case you forgot. I'm like, hold up. In case you forgot, girl, we ain't
never that
friends.
serious, yeah.
We are not friends. I just know you. You know me.
Yeah.
So stop trying to come here and you want to control my life. But that pissed me off. Then she profiled me in a certain way. And I'm like, you know, I didn't even reply her last message. I was like, okay, that's how you take me. That's how you've profiled me. I'm like, okay, I blocked and deleted. And and after that I was like, I would have avoided all these if I had just not given her the attention that I gave her. You get? I would have avoided all these if I was just probably maybe mean, or if I was just in my zone and never wanted anything to do with anyone. Ninge avoid hizi vitu zote other than someone kunipigia na nitusi and type shit.
It got there.
Yeah, alikuwa ananitusi literally.
Fuck.
Imagine. In the morning,
and what did you do actually that like it reached that point?
Okay, I don't want to say it here, but I didn't do anything.
Okay.
You get? I didn't do anything. Maybe to her, it was something I did. But again, you know, if some things there is a third party, so maybe kama kuna third party, kuna wewe, Fiona, and someone else, and you try to reach out to Fiona and I could not help you, but now you're insulting me because of this other person, and I gave you an opportunity to speak to this other person, but it never worked out. Why should you come at me in any way, shape, or form? You get? So I was like, I would have avoided all these if I wasn't open to making friends. Like, if I wasn't open to knowing new people, if I wasn't open to, like, talk to other people, like, give other people my number, like girls specifically, give other people my number, talk to them like more often, like trying to like open up to them, this wouldn't have happened to me.
But you shouldn't feel like as if you lost something, but because you gave it a chance, but it didn't work out. At least for the best, you know that there's nothing there actually.
I was just like, this was a waste of time, Fiona. Why did you do this again? Ugh, I was just like, I was pissed off by the. I was like, I would have avoided all this if I just said hi to the babe and forgotten about her.
Like, I think what happens to me, and in a disregard, like, point here, best friends, like a lot of close friends I've ever had, like, I may prove to a point when you're like, I just don't need them. Like, so your perception it may build around my mind, and you're like, I actually don't need like just one close friend, because there's this babe, like, I used to be so close with her, actually, to the point and because I mean it's like literally like guess 7 years or 8 years, 7 roughly, give or take. So we were actually very close. My mom actually knew about the babe. So like kwangu mimi nilikuwa namwangalia Karo, unajua vile in high school and you're like looking to this person and you're like, huyu, like when I grew up I want to be this like, such person, you get, and actually get to grow up and get to have other friends. Then she went up behind my back and said to the babe, by the way, Ati, you know your babe is dating your man's. And I'm like, and actually I didn't know who said this story, because ingekuwa ni mtu siongei naye it wouldn't like feel like anything, you get. But the moment najua ni someone like I'm close to, na someone like someone when you like my parents know about, they are like parents wake wananijua, like mimi ni kama sister yake mdogo based on how the closeness was, you get, because this person was like alikuwa mzuri kwangu na sitadanganya, I'll give credit to her. But sasa hiyo kwangu like ilini put off to actually the point like I've never talked to her, I've never consulted her if it's true or not. I don't know if it's bad for not consulting because I actually didn't want to know. I didn't want to engage.
That wasn't necessarily consulting but confronting.
Actually, but like I don't confront.
Why did you do that?
I have a phobia for doing, like, I hate confrontations actually. As I was saying, I hate what it makes me when I'm in confrontations. I say things that generally I get to regret because I regret, and I'm like, nah. Like, why should you get me out of my zen, like, to actually give you that, like, much
actually
attention.
Getting you out of character.
Yeah, and I actually hate that. I actually hate that, getting confrontations because of getting out of character, and I'm like, who was that there? That was not me. So at so much I've like a lot nimeacha slide because of you achani, so unapata I'm taking in a lot and it's actually
it's
hurting me, you get,
yeah.
and you're like, I'm actually not like
built up anger. You have a
and
lot of built up anger.
I'm actually not confronting that. I'm actually not choosing to engage in that.
About confrontation, I don't know if I'm confrontational with you.
not.
But there, I was not confrontational. But now you know you've hurt me because I won't give you the same energy back.
The thing I do is actually distance myself. Like, I pull back. I'm just like, let me just take a minute. You know what? This is too much right now. Let me just. It's enough. Like.
But would you rather be confrontational or?
I think if I was actually that young, but if it could have happened right now in this situation, I'll be like, hey, because since I know you, I'm like, by the way, I had something, and it's actually not sitting right in my head. I'm like, here and here and here and here and here. Like, I know there's nothing to explain, but is it true you say? That's the point I want to know. Is it actually true?
I feel like right now we are grown-ups, so you'd rather just put everything on the table. Like, I had you say this and this and this. Is it true?
And then if it's true, like, even if it's true, will they say that? Will they actually accept, like I say,
even if it's true, like, at least, okay, as much as she won't tell you, okay, I said it, but the moment amesema, okay, I said this, this, and this, you already know that there was a conversation. You get itakupea like a hint, like of, I mean, psychology is so easy. Say hata ukinidanganya nitajua tu unanidanganya.
The people who are so good at lying, actually, you can tell if they're lying, if they're not lying. You know, you can't actually tell.
So what do you prefer, keeping quiet or confronting the person?
Right now, I think what I'll do is like find the right words to approach you, because I can't come to you like claiming I equally lisemo, you get like nikuwe na discernment ingine hapo wenye if I approach you, I'm not accusing you, I'm coming from the point of I actually want to know, is it true, because the way you approach someone actually really matters. You can't come to me, I heard you say this and this and this. I'm like, babe, please, you know, it's like, but I heard something, like engage that person in your, I feel like you're attacking them, because that definitely some things that you same wise jakata. I think unapata like someone is just trying to cause up something, you know. So I'm like, just get the right words to approach the person.
So what if you're close to that person? Is it does that still apply to that? If the person is close
if
to
the
you?
person is close to me, and if I had something, the moment I hear something, I don't come up running to you that I had something. I take my time. So the moment I come to approach you, it's actually something yenye ishanitoka, but I just want to know, and I'll get the right words.
Me, I don't know if kitu inaweza nitoka. Nikisikia mtu ameniongelelea sijui kama inaweza nitoka.
Because what I tell myself is, if you're not getting talk about, you're not healthy. Like, people will talk, and they'll always find something to talk. If you're not getting talk about, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong. People actually talk. Even about the dead, we talk.
No,
still.
I get.
Who are you not to be talked about? Who are you? Even the Son of Man, like.
I now get to have been getting so much attention of late. So I'm probably doing something right somewhere.
Yeah, like if people get to talk, no, you're on the right, the right track.
LOL.
Yeah.
Are you still keeping things to yourself, or that has changed?
That has changed, but I try to find like the right angle to approach. He or she said that and blah blah blah. Like, I try to find the right words to actually approach the person and actually get to talk about it.
Okay, opening up. What did I ask again? Are you still keeping things to yourself? Personally, I'm still keeping things to myself, because I've not found that.
There's some things definitely you keep to yourself. You know, you don't have to, you don't know how to navigate around that situation. You're like,
but sometimes I just want to call someone and rant and cry, and I don't know, like, I just want to release. But where? I keep things to myself, not because I want, but because I don't have. Okay, me, I'm not even looking for pity. I'm just saying, I don't have someone who I'm comfortable to speak to and rant to without judging.
I would actually love to
go to therapy,
because I have a lot of subconscious like emotions and pengine I have not been able to address and I don't think it was an issue, but actually it was an issue, you know. And I'm like, actually you should consider therapy. At least you get to be here
on that topic of therapy. But I always feel like this podcast is like therapy to me.
It's talking in therapy.
Yeah, it's like therapy to me. Aside from the fact that we have like viewers, normally I just feel like it's therapy, in one way or
getting
another.
to be listened to.
Yeah, I always feel like I enjoy every time you come to film, by the way. So like I was saying, I always feel like this podcast is like therapy to me. As much as I can't share everything and anything, but the little that I can share with you and bloomers is sometimes like a breather for me.
Yeah.
It's normally like
it's actually
a
you get the moment like you start talking, I'm like, I'm actually not doing this life alone. Like you find so many people are going through this, literally
they
the same thing
relate.
you're going through, and I'm like, okay, let me get it. Like let me just easy, Madeline, easy, just breathe. You know, yeah.
So we thank God. We thank God for you guys.
Yeah,
I thank God for you.
I thank God for you actually, because you actually made me get out of my comfort zone. You know,
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Really, yeah. You actually, the idea, you just got me out of my comfort zone. I'm actually really, really trying. I'm looking forward to the next episode we shoot. I'm looking forward to the next feat I'll put. Like there's so much, a lot.
We have a reason to do everything we've always wanted to do.
Aside from the part that you get to work for someone like 8 hours a day, at least you're doing something that works for you.
For
like,
you,
know,
exactly.
Yeah,
you're doing something for you guys. Let's try and do something for ourselves.
Yeah. So the moment,
no matter how little.
the moment like nikiamka, like joy yangu is something like I do for myself, you know, like away from all the chaos of the world and the 8 to 9, 8 to 5 somethings. I'm like, what have I actually done for myself today? If I actually learn a new skill, if I actually learn, like listen to good music, like if I actually take time to actually appreciate the thing I've done for myself, like in account for that's self-work on me, yeah. So that's pretty big.
So do you still, who between me and you, who was cutting people off?
You, both of us.
We were both cutting people off.
I still
Has
do.
that changed?
Nah, I still actually improve now. Actually,
You still
blocking. I actually get to block. I delete numbers for my mental health and for me to stay insane. Actually, sanity is expensive.
Oh my God, sanity is so expensive.
For your peace of mind, actually, delete, block, unfollow.
Okay, personally, I've also been so quick to block people nowadays.
But I don't block.
Me, I do.
I don't block.
And I'm also not
because
wasting.
if you're my enemy, like I delete.
I swear
delete, but I don't
can't
block.
keep your number. The moment I notice any bad energy around me, I will not. I block and delete. Pole tu. Hata bila stress. Like that one was insulting me. Nilimwacha tu si after amemaliza. Block, delete, report.
Issue, by the way. Like I'm like,
period. I can't keep your number because if you are pretending to be my friend or to be someone who is looking out for me, and then from nowhere you just come out of nowhere and start insulting me, telling me everything you've always had in mind about me. You want to tell me that kind of person I can still keep her number?
No.
I can't, honestly, because me ni mtu, I'm always outside. You get? I don't know what you'll do to me outside, and I post. You get? I post my stuff and you see my stuff. You know where I'm at. Then you can come and harm me. I mean, I can't.
What was her problem anyway?
I hate to talk. I will talk in private.
So, that brings me to the question, Nenye.
But it has something to do with a man.
Babes. Anyway, that brings me to the point of...
Oh, boy, child.
How many times is enough when extending grace to a friend?
How many?
Time is enough when extending grace to a friend. Like how many...
Chances,
yeah.
To a friend? It actually depends.
Because the way we were talking the other day, we were like, extend grace to friendship the way you extend to romantic relationships. So how many times is enough? Like extending grace to a friend?
There's actually no number. I don't think there is a number. I think
it's on what is being done to you, or what's the...
It depends with what you have done. There is a time utafika tu and you're like, you know what? It was good while it lasted, but bye-bye. The same way I can do to a relationship. I'm like, babe, it was good while it lasted, but right now I'm so done.
I'm so done.
Like I'm so done. You apply the same energy to friendships actually.
Alafu pia on that level, on that friendship note, I think pia I've learned a friendship. Kuna friendship, don't beat yourself up on friendship ending, There's some friendship that have served their purpose. While you're in school, you had different friendship. When you're in uni, you had different friendship. When you go to work, like you'll meet people all over, you get.
So
true.
Don't
beat yourself up when, like, if it does end.
Ikikama imekataa chana nayo.
Ile ikikataa, yes, but it doesn't have to end on a bad note. You
yeah,
get.
It doesn't have to end on a bad note. When you get to
see each other, you actually get to be cordial and stuff.
Yeah.
But kuna watu like wenye they want to hold on to everyone they come along, you get. It's not bad to want to hold on, but mi nimejikumbusha nye some friendship have served their purpose, they have served their season. Life is seasonal. Right here, I was here, and like you're my friend at that period of time, and you actually helped me elevate to this point, and I actually have now this right friend.
You actually played a certain role in my life.
Yeah, so
but right now,
people have purposes in your life, and it's either they elevate you or bring you down. If you're not elevating me, then why am I stringing you along? Actually,
so true. Yeah. And I remember the other time when I was talking about parents being so much on their children's friendships. I've actually changed my
thoughts.
I've actually changed. It is okay actually, because normally a parent is looking out for their kid.
Na amepitia, so she's able to see.
She's able to detect whether her child's friend are up to any good or.
But I think pia nafaa kuacha ikuwe a learning process wako, because if they want to shield you, you won't learn anything about their life. The moment you get hurt, you get stepped on, that's actually how you grow. You don't grow by blooming actually. You grow by a lot of things actually.
By experiencing a lot of these things.
Whole wide of shit.
So I think my perspective about that has changed. I'm like, okay, as much as your mom would intervene and would like to advise you, you also have a mind of your own. You can make your own decisions. And like you said, normally you're the only one who knows what value your friend brings to your life. So as much as yes, mzazi wako ameona ni hivi na hivi na hivi, wewe pia unajua like what she's bringing on the table. You get what kind of impact she's putting in your life. So pia tu unaweza kuwa na limits. As much as yes mom hamtaki ama daddy hamtaki, wewe pia unajua okay hawamtaki because of this and this, but ananisaidia na
in a certain way. Me, I think as a parent, yes, you are entitled to your opinion, but don't tell me who I can choose to be my friend.
So
if
true.
they actually get to hurt me, that's a learning process on me. Yes, you told me so, but it's actually a learning process.
I've got to like experience it,
so
feel
now,
it, go through it.
Now ndakuwa naona red flags from afar.
Yeah, true.
Still on friendship?
No, not really. Are you still on friendship?
Nah, I'm on nini.
What's your perspective? Has it changed? Your perspective about life?
My life?
Or it's still the same?
It's not the same.
You're prioritizing happiness.
Like, another thing, like when you mention happiness is personal and happiness is subjective. Happiness to you is not happiness to me.
Yeah, true.
What you consider for you being happy is not happiness in me. You might want marriage, that's not what I want right now. Like you might want children, that's not what I want right now.
I want children.
You might want to be a stay-at-home wife. That's not maybe what I want. I'm just maybe
married to a billionaire.
I'm just saying happiness is different things to all of us, and you're okay to experience your own happiness at your level. Pengine mimi waking up daily is happiness for me. The small things, waking up, getting to do what I love, getting to shoot my podcast is actually happiness to me. Spending quality time with my family, spending like the small things I get to enjoy maybe is happiness to me. It doesn't have getting $1 billion is happiness for me anyway.
More lot. Get me rich, baby.
To the point of money is a whole game changer as I grow older, and I'm like, money changes every dynamics in relationships.
Get me rich, baby. And money brings happiness.
People tell me that they love money. I actually love money.
I do.
I adore money.
I also love money, and I feel like I've reached a point in my life where I can do anything for money except if it's maybe like anything, okay, I don't know. But as long as it's not going to be at the expense of anyone else, as long as it's not going to be like, maybe I have to sacrifice someone to get money, like evil, like something evil to get money. And as long as it's not going to hurt, my means of getting money is not going to hurt somebody else.
Or you.
I am literally doing anything for money.
My whole perspective in money changed in the sense that I actually love money. I love the art of making money. I love what money can access me. Because with money, I can access the best health insurance. I can put my mom on the best insurance cover. You know, it actually saves you a lot of bull for having your own money. You know, you actually get to sit at tables where it actually matters. So and I'm like, money is a whole game changer. Yes, I love money. Yes, I love making my own money. Yes, I love people with money. Like, money is a whole love language for me. Anyway,
money is a whole love language. But are you still going with love languages? I'm also still heavy on love language. So money is your love language.
I'm just saying, what money can access is my love language with money. I can access the best restaurants. I can access the best foods. The best vacations.
So true.
But I don't measure it down to money is all that bring me happiness. But I actually love being on a serious note. I actually love what money gives me access to.
True.
Because it actually gives me access to a peace of mind, because I'm actually able to pay my bills on time. I'm actually able to get things done on right time.
Or to do everything and anything you want without the fear of going broke. Like financial freedom.
I crave operating from a point of want, not need.
You
know, say I'm operating from a point of need. You know, like I'm actually, do I need this?
Me, I'm always operating from a point of need.
Same.
Is it a need or a want?
It's not a want. I'm like, do I want?
Okay, but sometimes I want it.
Sometimes my wants and needs get mixed up.
I know.
And I'm like, do I actually want this or do I need this? And I'm like, actually, because I'm an impulse buyer. Pretty much.
Is it a need or a want? But I also operate from that point. But I also want it, I mean.
And it's a need.
And it's also a need. You'll console yourself with, I will need it.
But prior to...
I want it, but I'll also need it.
I bought a lot of things when I actually didn't need any of them. Literally, I end up giving them out, the stuffs. And I'm like, right now, even the people who know me are like, Aki, you may improve, you know. And I'm like, if I pass on, do I really need this thing or do I want it, you know? Yes, I want a 60-inch or 150-inch television or something. But yes, I want it. But do I really need it?
Do you really need it?
I actually don't need it, you know. As I'm operating from a point of, I'm operating from a point of need, no lying. Do I need this? Am I actually...
Does that also apply to impulse buying?
See, I'm telling you, I'm an impulse buyer. I'm an impulse buyer. Like a big don. Like if I see something and I have the money, even if I don't have the money and I know where I can access the money, I'll be like, Fiona, able to send me that few monies, like I access that thing.
But we all need clothes, right?
We do. So but at the rate I watch, which I was buying, is actually
I always need clothes, so it's a need.
You need, but at the nilikuja kuanalyze, like a lot of time when niko off, I spend time on looking at my clothes and actually para up. There's a lot in bado sija get to wear actually the fits, and I'm like, let me explore what I have right now. Let me explore. I haven't gotten to own all of them actually. Let me explore what I have right now in my closet. Then definitely I want to wear something, you know, I want to wear something fancy, I want to wear something good, but do I have the money to access that thing? And I actually remind myself, I actually don't have this money, you know, because shooting is expensive. Like doing a lot of things is expensive.
Yeah.
You need to cut down on everything you're spending to.
Yeah.
Going to the hospital is expensive because right now you actually can't even afford a good insurance.
I will always need clothes.
I'll always need, but I don't. I used to. I like majority of the things I buy is crap. Because I want. Then when I get home, I'm like,
did I really need it?
Actually, and I'm like, no. So right now, I'm actually operating from a point of need, and I'm like, not mixing the need and the want parts, and I'm like,
so true.
Yes, I need an iPhone 15, but do I? I want and I need still.
Me, I need it.
I want and I need, but do I have the means to get it right now?
I need it. No. I want it and I'll get it.
Like just having the mindset to be woke enough to know where my position is and actually not getting all those mixed up. Yeah.
So my other life lesson would be making myself my beauty standard.
Definitely.
Like, I want to be
Beauty
my
is
beauty
subjective.
standard.
What you consider beautiful is not
Like, I don't
beautiful.
want, I'm keeping away from social media beauty standards, Instagram beauty standards.
But sometimes
I don't know what beauty, I am a beauty standard.
Sometimes, you know what? It actually gets to me. You know why? Because let me tell you, majority of the places I am always with slim shady babes, babes, and I'm like, you know, maybe them.
But that's subconscious.
Nakwambia that's subconscious.
Yeah.
Like, definitely, sometimes I'm in my mind. I'm human, you know. Like, when you're surrounded with that so much, it gets to you.
It gets to
when
you.
When you wake up, you don't see people who look like you, and you're like, like, your mind is formed around
That's
the
why you have to
perspective.
be your own beauty
I have
standard.
to, but these are my challenges that I'm actually getting to talk about.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually surrounded by that.
Yeah.
Majority of the time. So, I still need to remind myself, alafu utapata pengine, maybe those friends of mine are like, if I had a body like you, and they're like, ningekuwa na hii mwili, you know, like, so right now I'm like just easy and actually getting to, because it's a journey. Siwezi kwambia kuna saa namkanga and I feel like I wish I was slim babe. Sometimes namkanga and I feel like I feel actually good in my skin, I actually feel good in my, you know, but it's a journey. Kuna saa namkanga and I feel like
Me, actually, the moment I stopped being so much on social media, I've appreciated myself
mine
so
it
much.
comes to fits. There's some fits I actually can't pull without being uncomfortable, and I'm like, if I was a slim babes, this one I could have actually pulled off right away. And then when I'm getting so much attention, when you get to where we can literally wear the same fit, but the moment we walk down some road, the way you'll be addressed and the way you'll be addressed will totally be a different story, and that gets to me. I won't lie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah.
Me, honestly, I don't care.
Me
I don't care. I love myself the way I am.
I do.
I love myself the way I am. I appreciate myself. Even, like, the way I was telling you about constant reassurance, it actually works. I am so confident outside here, like no one's business. And I was never like that before. But the moment, like, I stopped being so much on social media, like even when I'm on Instagram, I just do my own things. I'm already out of there. I'm on TikTok, I'm doing my own things. I'm already, like, I don't put my mind so much on social media, and that has helped me a lot personally, because I know other people, they depend on social media like for outfit inspirations, for what. But personally, if I'm not on social media for maybe promoting my podcast, or okay, I look cute, there is a picture I want to post, I won't be there like so much to a point it's going to exhaust me and try to make me feel some type of way. Like, I just try and limit my time and do something that I'm comfortable in a way that I won't try and compare myself with other people. If it's maybe reading a book, watching Netflix, like playing a game on my phone, like reading something, you get, like something that is not on social media that is going to make me feel like I'm less of a person. Because again, those people on social media, they are influencers mostly. They are trying to influence you to look like them.
Me, it's not about even Instagram or about social media. It's actually the places that I'm around. You know,
it is okay, but
as in,
you're
let me
still
explain.
around influencers.
No, not influencers majority of the time. Like the places, like what I do allows me to visit different parts of life, like different parts of social backgrounds. So I'm like, I don't feel small, but I would want to live such life. I feel like something is fueled inside me, and like my dreams get more ambitious. Like it's set, like in terms of in some sort of way, like setting a standard. So the people I'm around at, or the people I get to see on a daily basis, they influence you in some sort of way.
It's still influence.
As in, they're not influencers though. They're people who are doing a lot of matter, humanitarian jobs.
Wait. You might influence me to do something.
No.
You are an influencer.
No.
The fact that you're not an
I'm just
influencer
saying,
on social media doesn't make you...
It's not influencing because you're not trying to influence you. Maybe this is who you are, Fiona. This is who you are. Like your aura is just rich. You know, when you get to
someone's influencer somewhere.
I don't know about that, but
yeah,
all I'm trying to say, like when you get somewhere, you don't know. Like right now, I don't know if I'm an influencer or not because I'm not. I don't know. That's the thing. I actually don't know. I don't know. When I get to go somewhere, I actually get to be myself. I'm not actually getting to pretend. I'm not getting paid
to be
by
someone
brand.
else. Yeah.
I'm not getting. This is who I am. This is actually who I am. The moment like you get like the rooms I walk in and you see people who are actually doing things that actually really matter and make a difference to the world. You get the point of bringing a career-wise, to the point of actually, I'm a really big sucker for change and impacting the world, you know, like in a positive way. So when I get in rooms where people are doing all these things that matter, I'm actually a little bit jealous because I would want to get involved with charity. I would want to get involved with these other things that they are all doing. And I'm like, when you have gone there and I'm like, just in my head, I'm like, man, like, not in a bad way, but anyway.
Me personally, I'm not into these fake beauty standards, honestly. Even like when it comes to trends, I'm not a social media trend kind of person. I go like whatever fits my body, whatever fits me, whatever I like, I'm going to put it on. Whatever, like me, I'm not a beauty, like social media beauty standards kind of person. I just removed myself from that, but I used to, and it drained the hell out of me. But right now I'm grateful that I get the opportunity to change and transform my life. Like, I am wise enough to know what is draining me and what is making me happy and what is, you get. So I just, if it's trends, I will go with it if it fits me, and if it doesn't, I leave it for the Insta baddies.
I don't do trends, first of all.
Yeah.
I actually don't. Zero trends.
I'm
actually a minimalist. Like, I enjoy the
old money, get me lit, baby.
I'm actually a minimalist. Like, I get pleasure in actually wearing this. Anyway, like, style is personal to everyone. Style is personal, as they say to everyone. So I actually I like dressing up. I like you dressing up and dressing down.
Like, you might be dressing down, but it's up to you.
Yeah, depends on who's looking.
Yeah. True.
So, as much as you're saying you're on a new version, yes, I'm on a new version. I remind myself to always choose me on a daily basis, but I'm accepting the fact that sometimes these things actually get into my head, you know.
Yeah.
And I actually have to remind myself, kuko hivi na hivi, babe, do relax. Unajitaka mkutano and you're actually discussing amongst yourself and you're like, this is where we are. Let's operate from where we are. And I remind yourself, like, hapa ndio huko. This is hapa ndio huko, and it's actually
operate from your own reality.
Operate from my own reality.
True.
Don't get caught up, because
and it is so easy.
It's easier. Like, you get to spend more money when actually pretending to be rich. Just be like, say you could be somewhere, going to clubs you don't afford, going to places you don't afford, because you just want to keep up with the life. You
keep up with the lifestyle.
And it's actually very draining, you know.
Yeah.
Just be real to who you are and be real to accept where you are, this situation. This is not your permanent address. It's not your permanent situation, you know.
It ain't.
Accept where you are right now. Ask yourself, what am I willing to do to get where I'm at? But the difference between people who are successful and not who are successful is actually people who are successful, they do what they say. You see those plans you've written, actually do them, and you'll get to be successful in life. But the moment, because I've written so many plans and I'm doing some of them actually, but
you're getting somewhere.
I'm getting somewhere, but the moment you write something down and you're actually not
working towards
it, you won't get anywhere, because you get to wake up, see Instagram updates and say you want it, and you're actually not actually working
towards getting. Yeah.
Inspiring is not actually that bad, because you might be inspiring me to be something. Necessarily, it doesn't have to be clothes, it doesn't have to be stylist, you know. Yeah. Maybe it's something about change, maybe it's something about giving back to the society, maybe it depends on. But another thing I do, it's also control what I view on my feed, because your feed gives you whatever you view. So whatever I view, it's saying to my brain, it doesn't give me the pressure to actually start looking like someone else, or like dressing up with like someone else. It actually makes sense to me, because if you take someone's Insta feed, it will be like models. BBL buddies, who went here. And it's actually not bad, but it's actually, if it's giving you pressure, is that pressure necessary?
It's not.
Is it necessary, actually?
It ain't.
It's actually not necessary.
So someone asked me if I'm still going with the flow.
Are you?
Yes.
Me, I'm not. I'm intentional. Like, as I turn 25, like I said, everything in my life right now is intentional.
True. Okay. It's okay.
Another thing. Are you done?
I don't know. But okay, I don't know if I'm still going with the flow. But I go with the flow because of the kind of people I meet. But if I meet a serious person right now, he's like, you know what? It's like this and like this. I will definitely try things out. You get, but because you're meeting, you want to go with someone who doesn't want something serious.
Get hurt.
You'll get hurt. Like,
bad.
just go with the vibe.
Yep.
You were saying?
Another thing I was saying, like I remind myself to do, don't tie your worth to your accolades. Don't tie your worth to what you do. Don't tie your worth to money. Don't tie your let not your worth be because of what you're doing. Like if you strip your worth of the wealth, you strip away of the status in society. It actually comes down to who are you? Who are you, Fiona?
Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you without being the podcaster, without being the Instagram buddy? Who actually are you?
Exactly.
Are you someone who's actually making impact?
Are you?
Are you someone who's actually of good character?
True.
Yeah, so I remind myself not to. As much as
tie your worth to your accolades.
To your accolades, or how much I've achieved in life. Because you tend up to get caught in it. Because
okay.
You get caught up in whatever. You actually it's not bad introducing yourself as a bad lawyer. It's not actually bad. But if you strip that away.
Apart from the low part.
So as I was saying, who are you without everything that makes you? Who are you? Who are you, Fiona? Like, that's the question I constantly ask myself. Like, who am I? Like, I'm really a sucker for impacting people's life. Like, how will you remember me after, like, I've impacted you? I don't want people to remember me as a bitch, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people who actually, someone who actually cares about people, someone who actually give a sense of, you know?
Yeah.
Because
someone who is thoughtful.
Like, just be kind, as I was saying. Like, my emo.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Someone who will take care of you. True.
Yeah, so, like, that really keeps me humble.
That will humble you.
That humbles me, and I'm like, don't let the money get to you. Don't let the fame get to you.
Don't let money get to you. Okay, apart from being an engineer and a fucking doctor, who are you?
Who are you without that?
Who are you without that?
If you come to me if you come to me using your money
with that attitude,
money is what money I can get for myself. That money
so
I can get
true.
for myself. But if your fucking character is pathetic, like, what do you have to offer me other than the money? Money I can gladly get for myself.
What else are you offering?
What else are you bringing to the
table?
What
are you bringing to the table? I am the table.
I am the table. Another thing for me would be no one is coming to save you.
No one, but then no one.
Like, that's a hard reality.
No one is
Those are the kind of
epiphanies
I was having when I was turning 25, and I'm like, don't wait for anyone to come and save you.
Stop
as much as you'll marry rich,
victim.
As much as you'll marry rich, believe me, it gets to the point where you actually have to save your own self.
You actually have to save.
You have to start making things work out for you.
Like, that should be a norm. That should be a norm in everyone's life. Like that should be something that, in whatever you do, just remember you have yourself. You have yourself to blame for everything. No one will come and be like, okay, she did this, now I'm the no, you only have you.
My point of no one is coming to save you, like, it was a hard pill to swallow, because in the sense that I have to actually plan my life, in the sense that I'm a total overthinker. Right now I'm actually starting to plan for my retirement, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to grow old without money. So I'm like, it's actually getting to my head because my anxiety just kicks in, and I'm like, damn, I actually have to plan my life. I have to plan A, B, C, and D. And I'm actually at the point A. I've not planned B. I've not planned C. I've not planned D. So, like, I have to plan my life. No one is coming to plan my life for me.
You. True.
You know, like, I have to take charge, and I have to take control, and I have to take, if anything happens, it's because I've allowed it to happen.
You have allowed it to happen.
And I'm the only one responsible and to blame for that situation.
So true.
You're not that kid anymore. You're like, no, it's actually
you.
That's
what I was trying to say. You have no one to blame for your fuck up.
Blame for your fuck up. So
you have no one to blame. It's only you.
Right now, you need to plan for your health insurance. You need to plan for your what? You need to plan for your. And it's actually crazy. You need to plan for your retirement. It's
true.
And it's like, it's a roller coaster of emotions. Actually, when I get to think of that,
we're actually growing up. Imagine. Oh my god! Like, oh god.
Is there such thing as a quarter life crisis? I think I'm experiencing one.
Oh my goodness. We're actually adults, like, right now.
Yeah.
We are adults.
Man.
Kai. Jesus Christ.
Another thing, like, will be for me, life is seasonal. The joy, the pain, the happiness, it's all seasonal. As I was saying, life is so seasonal. Like, it's seasonal. Like, there's moments of reaping, sowing, pain, joy. So I remind myself like I'm in this season right now. Like I'll definitely
You'll definitely feel good one day.
I'll overcome this.
But
And
does
this-
that mean that even if life is okay, I don't
It's
know.
seasonal because there's moments of joy, there's moments of pain. Like
Yeah.
there's no order.
So
of
which
they'll
season are you
come
right
to
now?
you. Right now I'm in a moment of like, I think intentionality, of which there's some joy, there's some pain. Like life is messy actually.
It's all in one.
It's all in one. There's some moments I get to experience.
But don't
joy.
you think that's all about life? As much
Exactly.
as
My life is messy.
as much as yes, life is seasonal, you experience all that in one.
No, there's some days maybe I'm yet to get it. Some days it's just actually
It's
happy.
pain till the end of the day.
No, I'm just saying there's some like maybe you're experiencing a loss.
Yeah.
You don't know when you'll see
Yes,
the end of it.
Okay, now that makes sense.
Maybe you're experiencing a loss of a job, a loss of a partner, a loss of a parent. Like you don't know actually when you'll see the light of day. And then maybe in your moment of reaping, maybe your podcast is doing well. You're getting new gigs, you're getting new brands, you're getting. The moment you don't have all this, you have to remind yourself. I'm in this season right
You'll
now.
get there
I'll
soon.
get there soon. This season will actually come to an over.
Yeah,
Will
that
actually
makes
get to
sense.
bloom. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
99.9%.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think
So you have time for random questions.
Do you have any random
Do
questions?
I have random? Yeah. The other day, like, tulikuwa tunaongea na my colleagues at work, and I was asking them, but have you ever like made a first move on a dude? Honestly.
Like I'm
When
hitting
una-
on him.
Yeah, you shoot your shot. Have you ever?
I don't think so.
You've never. I've
Okay,
never.
probably after he has already like approached me and I'm like, so what's next? I'll be like, you're taking long.
Me never shot my shot.
Okay, shooting my shot necessarily no.
Yeah,
but you approached me. I'm interested in you, but you're not moving the way I want you to move. So
You're not
I'll be
operating the way to operate.
like unaenda
I'm
pole pole sana. Me, I will.
Me never shot my shot, and I'm like,
For real.
yeah, and actually got rejected. I'm like, dude.
I can imagine. Was it through text?
No, it's actually someone we are going to church with. And I'm like, there's some vibe here. But let me just put it out there.
Honestly speaking, guys, I can't remember. So if I've ever shoot my shot on you, comment down below and
shoot my shot. And this guy, like, I don't know how it went down. But nakumbuka asa life after me nishakuwa disinterested ndo like say anarudi and I'm like akili yangu haiko huko sasa. But since then I've never. I think inapatia mtu aliwe, inakupatia mtu like when uko on the upper hand if I get to shoot my shot.
I think I should try that.
But it actually means you empower. You're owning your power as a woman. Why shouldn't you get to?
But pia ni juicy J pattern. I've never seen someone who is worth shooting a shot. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Are you that? You know me, I don't go by face value, honestly. I need to like get to know you for me to be interested
maybe
in
you have been seeing each other for quite some time.
Okay,
like you
now
have
that
been
will make
experienced
sense. Yeah, now you're
but
trying to,
you're
like-
not even connected. Pengine, like I was saying, pengine the guy is being genuinely nice. He wants nothing to do with you, but so
You want something more.
You want something more, and you're like, let me shoot my shot.
Yeah, no,
And then you got.
that would be interesting. That would be interesting. That would be so interesting.
Do you have any random questions?
Any random question? Oh my god, I don't have questions.
You don't have
How
any
come
question?
I wasn't prepared? You know me, I need to be prepared. Otherwise, I'll start being thingy here.
Okay, what was the most awkward thing you've done for a relationship?
Most awkward thing I've done for a relationship.
And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Being in the same room with all my man's girlfriends.
And you're the current ama the ex.
I'm not the ex. I'm still a girlfriend. But they're still girlfriends. Imagine. But, okay, this one happened when, like, my heart wasn't... Okay, my heart, even right now, like... my heart is not in relationships per se. So if I meet a dude and I like a dude and he tells me, okay, I like you, maybe we can have something, and he has other girlfriends, I'd be like, okay, then you see, going with the flow. Me, I go with the flow, imagine.
Even if like me, I don't know if I'll engage in that situation.
It's such a weird situation, but I don't know. I think I'm just a different person. You know, even the other day, my sister was saying that I am such a loyal person. Like, I'm so loyal. And my mom was like, hey, nowadays, siku hizi. And I'm like, I'm still loyal.
Still loyal to one person.
The people I get are not ready to be loyal to me. But me, I'm still the same person. I can go hard for someone. Like, if it's a relationship and we want to do this together, we are having a relationship, we are having something, I'll be loyal to you. But again, if you show me that you're with me, but you're also with other people, how am I supposed to be loyal to you? Make it make sense.
I think the thing that I did, like, for a relationship when it took a toll on me, is actually willing to break myself to endure that relationship. And I'm actually willing to lose myself, in the sense that you're okay with whatever he's doing, but you actually get to be in that relationship. It doesn't matter what he's doing, as long as the mentality of, as long as he comes back home to you, it's actually good.
I feel like that's also the mentality I have right now.
And I'm like, no. Like, I was losing myself in that relationship because I was willing to do anything to maintain that relationship. So I was actually losing my value and losing my self-worth because my worth tied to his identity. And I'm like, I don't know myself without this guy. But now
that shouldn't happen. Your worth should not be tied to someone else's
Mine
identity.
got tied to this person, and I'm like, why should it get that? Like, I was actually so devastated when it actually ended on a bad note. Yeah, there's some vulgar words said here and there, and I'm like, I'm not confrontational, so I take in. So I remind myself not to tie my identity to the person I'm seeing right now. And you're like, we each have our own separate kind of things going on for us, and we don't have to intertwine our personalities or something.
Okay, personally, it didn't pain me per se.
Me, it did because
it's not like you were going to marry me. You had that
my intentionality, my mind, based on how I was raised and based on the little girl in Yalkwame come to age, my mind was forming around the perception. And
anytime if you're dating for marriage,
And
I also used to be like that.
The world out here is a sham.
The world out here, you don't.
It's a sham. It's
the ghetto. You just pray that you get someone who you can marry.
So ndo nasema, like, marriage kwangu, I see the end goal. As long as I'm happy,
it's not the end goal.
As long as I'm happy, that's the end goal for me. But marriage is not the end goal.
So in short,
because I'm just saying, kuna watu, they rather be married and miserable rather than happy.
I know.
A happy marriage is my goal, but not just for the sake of just calling a wife of so and so. You get? I'm not willing to demean myself just to be called them to fit in the societal norms, and ati sasa mimi ni bibi ya mtu fulani na fulani. You're willing actually to, kuna watu wako willing to stay despite anything that's being done to them because of the word marriage,
But again, life is not that serious. It's not that deep.
I don't know.
It's not that deep, honestly. Me, that's the mentality I go with. It's not that deep. If that suits you, if you want to have 1,000 girlfriends.
If you want to have 1,000 girlfriends,
okay.
Don't do at my count. Don't do at my watch. If you want to do that, don't do at my watch. Like, don't do at my expenses.
Yeah.
Because why will you do that? Because actually, like, we have majority of the talks.
As long as also, if I'm your girlfriend, just treat me like a girlfriend. Like, usifanye mimi ni feel ni kama na lack, and yet you want me to be tied to you.
Kama mabeshte wangu walikuwa wananiuliza, Madeline, you have never cheated? I'm like, I've never cheated on someone. I actually have never. Unless flirting is considered cheating, maybe
it is.
And I'm like, I've never. I've ever been on the other side of the coin where I've gotten cheated on, and I wouldn't want actually someone to experience what I actually experience. I rather if I see it not leading in, I'm like, straight up honest with you.
You tried your best.
Manze, it's not you. It's me. But this is not working out. People know it's not you.
Conversation is so funny. I don't know why, but
it's not you. Because I've been the other end of the, like, the other side of the coin.
Yeah.
And you're taken for a fool, and it's actually bad and they wouldn't want to do that thing
Actually,
to someone.
Actually, our next conversation should be instances where you are taken for a fool. You made this is going to be juicy, you guys. I have so many instances. That's why squeeze him kiona sina roho. It's for a reason.
Can you share one instance when I made a fool? This day, I went to see my previous boo. And then, what happened? I saw another type of charger. A charger, type C one. Na yake ni iPhone. Mind you. Sasa, this is anadanganya tini ya brother. Mind you, the brother doesn't come
That's
to
our
visit.
next episode.
The brother doesn't come to visit him. And I'm like, I know I'm being taken for a fool. I'm actually know I'm being...
But
like,
you don't want to accept.
I
You're
don't want to
actually
accept.
in denial.
I'm
You're
actually
in
I'm like,
denial.
let me try and believe this nigga. I'm like, let me actually try and believe it. I'm like, yeah. But say the instances like zikirudi kwa, like in the back of my mind, no, like, man, I was so gullible. Like I was very gullible. And I'm like, what the F? But anyway.
Do you think that the fact that I'm nonchalant is the reason why these things don't bother me? Or maybe they bother me
Subconsciously.
but I'm just trying to, like, I'm forcing myself to be okay in this situation. You get? It's like I'm forcing myself to be okay. As much as I'm not okay, but I'm like, Fiona, you have to be okay. Do you think?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Ama you're so used to being like ushazoea watu wabaya mpaka yenye ukipata mtu mzuri ndo unashtuka ndio like
Nikipata mtu mzuri
una question
bedhe
una
nitashtuka.
ruin. It's like the other TikTok I was saying, when you're in a healthy relationship, you can be a babe, I've gone out. Ambia have fun. Like you're not you're not shaking.
Why aren't you reacting?
I'm reacting. Oh, you're asking for my pin, you know, like
share ride.
why? Who are you going to hang out with? Like you have had so many abusive relationships. The moment you finally like get one right one, and you're like you actually ruin it because you have a past traumas.
Yeah, you actually ruin good relationships because of that. But it's not our fault. Sometimes it's not our fault.
Therapy,
it's
therapy,
the things
therapy.
that we've gone through. We'll try and go for therapy. As much as TLB podcast is our therapy, there's some things we can't share online actually. We
But
just have to see someone.
Yeah, I have to see someone.
And you need to be ready to like change that life.
At the moment the part of you heals, you wouldn't be afraid of talking about what you've been through. But right now I think you're so like the healed version of you is not actually that much healed. And the moment like you go to see a therapy and you actually get to relieve your traumas and you actually get to address them one by one and get healing is a process actually. The moment you heal from something, you need to be afraid to talk about that something.
And personally, I feel like I have so much trauma to a point where I don't want to face. If I'm sad, I don't want to face it. Like I just want to shove it and continue with my life. Like I just want the happy part to a point where if something bad happens to me, like you see how you soak into your emotions, you feel it. I don't give myself time to feel anything bad that happens to me. I shove it back and I just want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy.
What I do,
anything bad,
what I do, I embrace myself and I actually tell myself to actually feel everything I'm feeling right now. And it's okay to feel everything. If I'm feeling anger, hate, that's what I'm feeling. Disappointment, that's what I like. That's what I'm allowed. I feel every emotion in me.
Yeah, I get you.
I address every emotion, and yeah, it's easy to deal with that way, other than we suppress, because it will show up in another situation, dressed up in another manner, and it will unload to the wrong person.
And I was telling my sister, one day I'm going to just have a, like, how is it called? Like, I'll just explode, you get, because of built up
things.
Yeah, because I don't have time to feel bad emotions, baby. Nowadays I do not. Like I don't have the time.
Like what I used to do back in the day is actually soak up in my bed and actually cry my emotions out.
I actually don't.
Cry. Like if I try and tell myself to feel everything I'm actually feeling right now. And it's okay to feel that.
I need to, like me personally, I need to train myself to start feeling everything that I'm going through.
It's okay to feel everything.
Because one day I'm going to explode and there'll be no way to stop it. Maybe it might be bad.
Feeling it is the only way that you can move forward. Actually, if you suppress it, because you're suppressing many things, it's actually going to explode.
Yeah, I'm actually suppressing a lot of things.
Yeah.
but we'll work on that. We'll try and go to therapy. Oh my goodness. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't feel you have exhausted everything.
we have actually.
I don't feel like, I still feel like I have
Okay,
a lot
what do you
to
want to say?
What I want to say?
Mhm.
I want to say, I want to say like to the bloomers, like, I know you, like, you have everything, like majority of the things going on in your life. Pengine they are not going good. They like, pengine you're not where you want to be in life, career wise, relationship wise, or anything wise. Like, take your time. Good things come to those who wait.
Patience.
Patience pays is a virtue. Like, take your time. Take your time. Accept, like, what's the word? Analyze the situation you're at. Operate from the situation you're at. Give yourself grace. Extend grace to your friends, your families. Everything you do it with intentionality. Yeah, and 25 is going to be fucking great.
Me, what I would say is life is not that serious. Guys, have fun. Get me lit, baby. I swear, you guys, today just came with the intention of like just feeling like,
It's a Friday. It's a Friday.
By the way, it's actually a Friday, you guys. It's a Friday. It's episode 5. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I don't know. I don't even know
It's
how
like
to
our
explain.
baby. You know, we are 5 months old.
Yeah.
Five what?
5 months,
5 months
old.
old.
Yeah, we are 5 months old. We are so happy. We are so
We're so
grateful.
happy.
And thank you to everyone who is always watching, who is always
And
sharing,
subscribing.
supporting.
And subscribing.
And guys, please subscribe, because majority of you who are watching our videos are not subscribed. And if you've not subscribed, I'm giving you 10 seconds to subscribe.
Hit the subscribe button right down
we're
below.
giving them 10 seconds to subscribe.
See, I'm telling them where to hit. It's somewhere
Iko
there.
wapi? Ni hapa. Where is it?
Somewhere there.
Somewhere here, guys.
Subscribe. Tell us
Subscribe.
your feedback, what you think we haven't actually talked about, and what you want us to talk about more.
Yeah.
I feel this was this was the honest conversation you actually
It
got.
was a chill podcast, but honest
Conversation you
And
get
by
to
the way,
have.
if you think I've ever hit on you and sikumbuki, comment down below. Comment down below
Shoot
and
your
let
shot.
me know. Let me know. Eh?
Yeah.
So I think this is the end of
This
the
is the end
video.
of the video.
So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Share.
Turn on the post notification so that you can be notified every time we upload another motherfucking video.
Yeah.
Until next time.
And this end is a bye from us. Until next time. Cheers.